Hi, it's Bill. Welcome to today's Ask Your Coach. Today I want to talk about a touchy subject for people and proposals. When we think about proposals, how many salespeople believe their life is directed to presenting, to making proposals? And what we find is that if a salesperson believes their job is to make proposals, many times they do unpaid consulting. Their proposals are full of features and benefits, marketing data, justifications, ways to convince the prospect, attractive images and graphics, all of that stuff rolled into a proposal. The salesperson believes close the deal. You know, I gave a keynote to a company the other day, and the CEO said to me at the beginning, Bill, I'm so sick and tired of my people making proposals. They close at about a 3% rate. We just waste so much time. So I had an idea that I didn't share with them and probably should have, but I opened up by saying, I just talked to Melvin, and Melvin and I were spending some time talking about proposals. And what he asked me to tell you is this: we're banning all proposals. You cannot make proposals again. Well, the place was in an uproar, as you can imagine. Everybody saying, my God, this is heresy. What's going on? Melvin's lost his mind. Even he looked at me like I was insane. But the challenge was, this company believed that proposals were important. They didn't focus on the strength of the sales call. You know, I don't know how many of you have read Sandler's book, You Can't Teach a Kid to Ride a Bike at a Seminar, but one of the main chapters in here talks about presentations and proposals. And what we find are some real key things. There are 4 steps you should focus on to really mitigate the impact of a proposal. And mitigate maybe is the wrong word, but maybe lessen the reliance on the proposal. So here's the first one. Build stronger relationships. Ask yourself, is my relationship tin, bronze, silver, or gold? You're going to find if it's a gold level relationships or silver plus, your chances of this proposal closing and being well deserved are a heck of a lot better than tin or bronze. Here's another one. If there are more than 2 competitors proposing, don't play the game. Don't propose. You can't win a game where there are 3, 5, 6, and in today's world, who knows how many competitors. So don't play that game. All you're doing is wasting your time. Here's another one. The ultimate contract has to be executed prior to the presentation of the proposal. What is the ultimate contract? It's where the salesman gets the prospect to commit to saying yes or no or a clear future prior to the presentation versus the think it over at the end that's going nowhere. Now, that's a tough one, but I'd ask you to focus on that because it changes the closing rate dramatically. And last, for all of you who are sitting there looking at stacks of proposals on your desk that are growing whiskers, every Friday, I'd like you to have a close the file or close the sale meeting with yourself. That close the file or close the sale meeting means every one of the proposals in that stack has to either be moving forward or thrown out. Now, some of you are shuddering right now, but the challenge is those things are never going to close. You're fooling yourself. And if your desk were empty, you'd have to find a way to close business rather than relying on this stack and getting the beads out every night and praying. So, in conclusion, here's my thought. Stop your heavy reliance on proposals. Find out what it takes to bond with someone in a way that allows the proposal to be an afterthought. Sandler's quote, "The best proposal you ever make is the one they never see." In our world, it's the first 5 compartments of the submarine that make up the proposal. So focus on those things. Get Sandler's book if you haven't, and by the way, if you've read it, reread it. And in the end, make sure that proposals aren't the end all and the be all. So until next time, go conquer your worlds.